right, we are live.
We are finally live.
Yeah, that's a little kerfuffle, but that's okay. So we are technically we're in the Atlantic Ocean. We're literally only a hop, skip, and a jump offshore,
Yes.
and heading down from Fort Pierce down to Palm Beach today. And we're going to be dropping the hook down there. So this is great. We finally got off the dock in Fort Pierce. How long were we there?
Oh my gosh. We got there about, let's see, 9th of December, and then we were supposed to leave the 9th of April. So that would be 5 months, a little over 5 months.
Holy cow.
But do you want to explain why we're almost on the shore right now? Because that's something I didn't know about.
Oh, well, it's just because the Gulf Stream runs extremely close to the coast here, and we're heading south, which would be against the stream. Stream heads north. And then the other problem is that we do have a little teeny bit of tailwind here out of the northeast, and that could be wind against current, which could make it choppy out here. So we're trying to stay as close as we can to shore in order to trying to stay as close to shore as possible so that we don't get lots of waves and lots of craziness out in the Gulf Stream. So that's what we're doing. So it's a beautiful day out. Let's see.
You might want to flip it around.
Yeah, let's see. I should probably flip it around. Where's the flip around thing? There it is. Okay. There it is. All right. So this is today. Well, you can see we don't have a lot of wind. It's just barely working out. I have a little preventer rigged up here so the sail doesn't clog, but there's just not enough wind to make much of a thing. But there's the coast right there, so we are not far off at all. And Florida coast. So there we go, huh? Oh, yeah, we have a bee. Little bee. Whoa. Little bee has been there for quite a while, actually. He's just been hanging on. So just resting, which is great. All right. Not really much going on up there, because we just had the head sail out. There wasn't any real reason to even unpack the main because there's just no wind for it. Which that's kind of a bummer. Heidi, do you want to explain some of the stuff at the helm? Why don't you slide over and explain some stuff at the helm?
Yeah, sure. So, Franny actually has been making some changes to our instrumentation. You know, we got something super exciting. We got our solar done, which is kind of a little bit out of the order of what we expected to do. We were going to be doing our battery refit first.
And speaking of that.
Because, yeah, right? There it is. In fact, it's the first time that I've really looked at it. I've just been sort of taking it for granted. So, so it just worked out that we weren't quite sure what batteries we were going to do yet. So we got our solar arch, which has been interesting. Like when Franny got it all wired up, and it took her 3 weeks of just nonstop, pretty much 12-hour days or whatever, daylight, sun up to sundown, to get all of that done, 7 days a week too. So and then for like maybe the last 4 or 5 days, we have literally not had shore power on because we wanted to test it out and see how we were doing, you know. So anyway, so back to the helm area. Because of some of the solar stuff and the Victron stuff, Franny has been moving things around and making it a little bit more easily easy to see. And one of the things that I really like now, let's see if I can find it, is going to the home screen, and then we go to the AV gauges and controls, and then we go to vessel, or no, engines.
That'll work.
Engines
work.
Yes. So this is like one of the new things that we have now. Before, go down here and show them what it looked like before.
Yeah, but that screen's messed up. I don't have any data for the port. I don't know what happened. So
No.
that should be the port RPM.
We're showing you something and then...
Well, that's weird. I don't know what happened there. So hold on a second. Let me see. Well, there they are. Okay.
Refresh.
Well, I'll have to figure that out. So, like I said, it's a work in progress. But anyway, so we have the RPMs for both engines, and we have the coolant temperature, and then our fuel levels. I can't get the oil pressure to work for some reason.
Yeah.
This is what it used to be, was down here. It's very hard to see down there, and you don't have anything other than an hour's display, and that's it.
Right.
So, yeah. So.
But yeah, that's one of the things that is super helpful. And then also over here we just have true wind speed, apparent wind speed on this little gauge, and then we can see if we have any drift going on here. And here's our actual speed that we're traveling with the boat. Now we are running the engines, and Franny, why are we running the engines?
Yes, we are running the engines because without them we'll only do about 3.5 knots.
Right.
So there's not a lot of apparent wind. 5.8 knots, and we can do about half or a little better than half of the apparent wind. So if the apparent wind's only 6 knots, then we're only going to do 3. So that's that.
So I will show you what is on the inside of the boat right now, and show you what's going on, like with the kitties and stuff. So I will take over, and it's pointing. Yep. That's perfect.
There's nobody on the live stream.
Okay. Do you want me to stop the live stream and start over again?
Maybe we should stop and start over.
Okay. Alright. Maybe we schedule it.
Yep.
We're gonna stop this.
Because evidently
nobody's joined us.
Nobody's joined us, so it means that it didn't go out.
Something didn't notify or something. Yeah. Alright. So, I will go ahead and just real quick wave goodbye. This goes out there, but we're going to stop it because we don't see anybody online with us. Yes? Okay. I don't know.